And welcome to your little tutorial video of how to insert your newly downloaded opportunity cost worksheet into your existing seasonal attrition tracker. This process is going to be necessary for those of you that have already been using the attrition tracker and have data in there and you don't want to have to create a new one. This is going to help you get an additional piece of information. It'll return to you just what your revenue potential would have been had the customers not dropped out of your program when they did and instead stayed around till the end. We're going to go through the process here of how to take that extra worksheet that'll be standalone and insert it into your existing attrition tracker. Pretty simple process. Just follow along the steps in the video and away we go. First thing you'll need to do is make sure that you have both documents open simultaneously. So you see that we have our attrition tracker open right here, already populated with some data. Next step, you'll see we also have our opportunity cost worksheet, completely blank, standalone, nothing else involved with it. We want to be able to look at both documents side by side, so we're going to start out by going up here to our View tab, and we're going to select View Side by Side, and then what we'll need to select is Reset Window Position till we get to a point where we can see both documents at the same time on the same screen. I know it's not really side by side, but don't get mad at Excel for that. Next thing that we'll want to do is now we need to go through the process of getting this worksheet into this workbook up here. And we're going to do that by creating a copy of this one and pasting it up here. So that is going to go through this process here. We're going to right click on the opportunity cost worksheet and we're going to select Move or Copy. Next, we will click on Create a Copy, as we said, and we're going to move it to the other workbook. So select from this drop list here whatever you've saved your attrition tracker as, whatever that file name is. Select it from there, and then we're going to need to decide where we want to put it within the workbook. Where you put it has no impact on the functionality whatsoever. It's merely a matter of convenience. Best suggestion is probably to put it before the Screenshots tab. That'll put it right next to your Summary tab. As both of these worksheets are basically of a summary nature, they're going to go next to each other, be convenient, but again, you can put it wherever you like. Now once we push this OK button, you're going to see a series of message windows pop up. This is going to be a little bit of a pain, but no big deal. We're just going to select yes to all 27 of these windows that pop up. It's just letting us know that there is data that exists in both worksheets, but we need that data. So select yes because you're going to keep the range reference as it is. Just bear with me a moment. There we go. And now you'll see that we have a copy of the opportunity cost worksheet up here in our existing workbook. And now to see what we're doing a little better, let's go ahead and maximize our attrition tracking workbook. And you'll see that even though it's been placed in here, it still has no data that it is pulling. That's what we're about to change here. So our next step, we need to go to Review because this page is protected. So in order to make any changes to it, we need to unprotect the sheet. Our next step will be to go to the Data tab located along the menu bar up here at the top. I'm going to edit the links. That means we're going to edit where it is pulling its information from and where it's trying to refer to. So I'm going to select that Edit Links button, and now we need to change the source of where it's pulling its info from. So we're going to select Change Source. We're going to go to the location of wherever you have the original Seasonal Attrition Tracker that you opened up and you're adding this to. That's what you're going to select. Once you've done that, you can select Close. And now you'll see that we've started to pull data. We've got the dates of our attrition tracker entered in there, the dates of all the months, and we've already got the drop information. Now you see there's a bunch of blanks, so there's just a couple more steps we have to go through here, and then we will be all done. The first step you may want to do, just to ensure you don't corrupt any of the data, is go on back up here to the Review tab and hit Protect Sheet. No need to password protect it, just hit OK. That'll ensure that you don't accidentally butcher any of the formulas that exist in there, then help pull your data for you. Next step we're going to go through is to enter in what your blackout weeks are. That'll give you an accurate reading of how much money someone could have been paying throughout the rest of the season. So we'll scroll down to, in this example, we're going to have the week of Christmas Eve and the week of New Year's Eve as blackout weeks. So it tells us our total, how many class weeks we have in all. And then the final step is going to be to enter in your pricing. We'll just go with some pretty straightforward examples here. And you'll see that as we've done that, we have now started to populate with potential revenue. We've got one column for how much you lost in a given month, and then one column for the year-to-date total up to then. At this point, the only thing left to do is to save your work. So just click the Save button up there because you're already in your existing Seasonal Attrition Tracker. And that is it. You've now been able to connect the new worksheet into your existing document without having to start over from scratch. It took just a couple of minutes, and it only took that long because I was trying to explain it for you in the video, but if you're doing it yourself, it should go even quicker. So good luck to you. If you have any questions, contact your business consultant. But other than that, you should be good to go, and thank you very much.